Please, I'm telling you, I didn't steal that money.
20 million naira is missing from this company, Ashley. What exactly do you expect us to believe?
I expect you to believe the truth. Oyin!
Oyin, you both work in the same department. Did Ashley discuss this payment with you?
I don't know what to say. Oyin? What do you mean you don't know what to say?
You told me you were having financial problems.
Ashley expected her sister to rush toward her. Oyin doesn't answer. After all, Oyin was her sister.
Oyin, why are you doing this to me?
Until we complete our investigation, you are suspended from work.
Suspended?
Yes.
But sir…
You will also remain available for questioning.
3 days earlier, Ashley had walked through the same company's glass doors with tears of happiness in her eyes. After years of applications, interviews and rejection emails, she had finally received the call she had been praying for. She had been hired as a junior finance executive at one of the most respected companies in Lagos. The moment she left the building, she called her mother. "Mummy." Her mother answered immediately. "What happened?" "I got the job." There was silence for a second. Then her mother screamed, "You got it?" "Yes. My daughter." Ashley laughed through tears. "I got it, Mummy. I actually got it." Her mother began praying over the phone. "God will establish you. This is the beginning of greater things. Amen. You have worked too hard for this." Ashley smiled. "I promise you, Mummy, I won't disappoint you." When she got home that evening, her mother hugged her tightly. But Oyin was sitting on the sofa, scrolling through her phone. "Congratulations," Oyin said. Ashley smiled. "Thank you." Oyin looked up. "How much are they paying?" Ashley mentioned the salary. Oyin's expression changed. "That much?" Ashley laughed. "It's not even that much. For you, maybe." Ashley didn't catch the bitterness in her voice. She was too happy. The next few weeks were everything Ashley had dreamed about. She arrived early every morning. She stayed late whenever her supervisor needed help. Her supervisor, Mrs. Bello, noticed. One afternoon, Mrs. Bello called her over. "Ashley." "Yes, Ma. I've been watching your work." Ashley became nervous. "Did I do something wrong?" Mrs. Bello smiled. "No. You're hardworking." Ashley smiled with relief. "Thank you, Ma. Keep it up. People like you don't remain junior for long." Those words stayed with Ashley for days. For the first time, she felt like her life was finally moving forward. Then something unexpected happened. One afternoon, the company's young managing director, Daniel Adekunle, stopped beside her desk. "Are you Ashley?" She immediately stood. "Yes, sir." "Did you prepare this financial report?" "Yes, sir." Daniel picked up the document and scanned it. "This is excellent." Ashley blinked. "Thank you, sir." "You noticed the discrepancy in the supplier's figures?" "Yes, sir. I thought it was better to flag it." Daniel nodded. "You did the right thing." He smiled slightly. "You have potential. Keep working like this." "Thank you, sir." After he walked away, Ashley sat down slowly. She couldn't stop smiling. That evening she told Oyin, "The managing director actually complimented my report today." Oyin looked up from her phone. "Daniel?" "Yes." "He knows your name already?" "I think so." Oyin forced a laugh. "Wow. You really are lucky." Ashley smiled. "I wouldn't call it luck. I worked for it." Oyin stared at her for several seconds. "Of course you did." Ashley didn't notice the resentment behind those words. She didn't know that Oyin had been comparing herself to her sister for years. Whenever their mother praised Ashley, Oyin felt forgotten. Whenever Ashley achieved something, Oyin felt smaller. And now Ashley had something Oyin desperately wanted. Respect. Money. A career. Recognition. One evening, Ashley came home carrying her laptop bag. She looked excited. "Oyin, guess what?" "What?" "The company is handling a huge supplier payment next week." Oyin looked interested. "How huge?" Ashley hesitated. "It's confidential." Oyin laughed. "I'm your sister. You can tell me." Ashley smiled. 20 million naira. Oyin's smile disappeared for half a second. 20 million? Yes. What are you doing with that kind of money? Nothing. I'm not handling the money directly. I'm helping prepare the documents. Oyin nodded slowly. I see. Ashley went to her room. Oyin remained on the sofa. Her expression changed. She stared at the hallway where Ashley had disappeared. 20 million. The following morning, Ashley arrived at work early. Her supervisor handed her several documents. This payment must be processed carefully. Yes, Ma. The final authorization will come from management. Your job is only to prepare the supporting documents. Ashley nodded. I understand. That afternoon, she stepped away from her desk for lunch. She left her computer locked. But when she returned, something was different. Her chair had been moved slightly. Ashley frowned. She looked at her computer. Everything seemed normal. She didn't know that someone had already entered her workstation. Someone who knew her password. Someone who knew exactly where she kept her documents. Someone who had been watching her for weeks. That person was Oyin. That evening, Oyin waited until Ashley was asleep. She quietly picked up Ashley's work bag. Inside was a small notebook containing information Ashley had written down for work. Oyin stared at it. Her breathing became heavier. I just need one chance, she whispered to herself. She wasn't planning to steal 20 million. Not at first. She only wanted enough money to solve her own problems. But then she thought about Ashley, the sister everyone praised. The sister who always seemed to be moving forward. Oyin's jealousy hardened into something darker. If they blame Ashley, she whispered, nobody will ever look at me. The next morning, the company received a notification. A 20 million Nigerian naira's payment had been transferred. But nobody in management had authorized it. Panic spread through the finance department. Mrs. Bello rushed toward Ashley's desk. Ashley. Ashley looked up. Yes, Ma. Come with me. What's wrong? Mrs. Bello's face was pale. 20 million naira is missing. Ashley stood. What? The payment was made using your credentials. Ashley felt the blood drain from her face. No. Mrs. Bello stared at her. Ashley, tell me you didn't authorize this. I didn't. You're the only person whose credentials were used. I swear to you, Ma, I didn't do it. Mrs. Bello looked away. We have to report this. Ashley grabbed her arm. Please believe me. But before Mrs. Bello could answer, Ashley's phone rang. It was her mother. Her employee credentials had been used. Her password had been entered correctly. The transaction had been initiated from a workstation associated with her account. Even worse, the money had been divided between several accounts before disappearing. The managing director, Daniel Adekunle, sat across from Ashley. Did anyone know your password? No. Did you ever write it down? No. Did you share your computer with anyone? Ashley hesitated. My sister sometimes comes to my office. Daniel's eyes narrowed. Your sister? Yes. But she doesn't work here. Why would she come to your office? Ashley swallowed. She has visited me a few times. Daniel leaned back. Did she ever use your computer? I don't remember. Ashley suddenly remembered the chair. The strange position of her computer. Her sister asking questions about her work. Her stomach tightened. Sir. Daniel looked at her. I think someone may have accessed my computer. Who? Ashley looked down. My sister. The room became silent. Daniel's expression changed. Are you accusing your sister? Ashley shook her head. I don't know anymore. Her voice broke. But something isn't right. That evening, Ashley went home. Her mother was waiting. The moment Ashley entered, she rushed toward her. My daughter. Ashley collapsed into her mother's arms. Mummy, I didn't steal that money. I know. I swear I didn't. I know, Ashley. Her mother held her tightly. But Oyin stood across the room. Silent. Ashley looked at her. Oyin, tell Mummy what you told me earlier. Oyin frowned. What did I tell you? That I was having financial problems. Oyin looked at their mother. I only said she was worried about money. Ashley laughed through tears. I wasn't. Their mother looked between them. What is going on between you two? Ashley stepped closer to Oyin. Tell her. Tell her what? That you know something. Oyin shook her head. I don't know anything. Ashley stared at her for several seconds. Then she whispered, Fine. She walked away. That night, Ashley couldn't sleep. She kept replaying everything in her mind. The transaction. Her password. Oyin's strange behavior. Then something occurred to her. The company had CCTV cameras. She immediately called Daniel the next morning. Sir, I need to ask you something. What is it? Can we check the CCTV footage from my department? Daniel paused. We already did. You did? Yes. And the camera stopped recording shortly before the transaction. Ashley froze. Stopped recording? Yes. Was it damaged? No. Then why? We're investigating that. Ashley sat down. Someone had deliberately interrupted the camera. That meant whoever stole the money knew exactly what they were doing. But there was something else. Daniel called her back later that afternoon. Ashley, yes, sir. We found something. Her heart raced. What? The camera wasn't damaged. What happened? Someone disconnected it manually. Ashley closed her eyes. Who? We're checking the access records. Then Daniel's voice became quieter. There is one problem. What? The main CCTV system doesn't have the footage. Ashley frowned. Why? Someone deleted the recording. Her heart sank. So I'm finished. No. Daniel's voice was firm. Not yet. That evening, an IT technician named Emeka called Daniel. Sir, I think you should come and see this. Daniel went to the security room. Emeka pulled up an old surveillance system. There is a backup camera. Daniel frowned. Backup. Yes. It wasn't connected to the main recording system. Can you retrieve the footage? Emeka nodded. I already did. He pressed play. The footage showed the corridor outside Ashley's office. A woman entered the frame. Daniel leaned closer. Emeka paused the footage. It was Oyin. Daniel stared at the screen. That's Ashley's sister. Emeka nodded. They continued watching. Oyin looked around before entering Ashley's office. She sat at Ashley's computer. Then she opened the financial system. Daniel's face hardened. Keep playing. The footage continued. Oyin transferred the money. Then she stood. But before leaving, she looked directly toward the hidden camera. Daniel's eyes widened. She knew. Emeka looked at him. She knew there was another camera? Apparently not. Daniel immediately called the police. But before anyone could leave the security room, Oyin arrived at the company. She was carrying a handbag and pretending to be worried. I came to see Ashley. Daniel stared at her. You're too late. Oyin's smile disappeared. What do you mean? Daniel turned the monitor toward her. The footage was still playing. Oyin froze. Her face changed completely. Daniel's voice was cold. Would you like to explain this? Oyin stared at the screen. Then at Daniel. Then at Ashley, who had just entered the room. Ashley couldn't speak. She looked at her sister. Tears filled her eyes. You did this. Oyin's lips trembled. Ashley, you did this to me? I can explain. Explain what? Ashley stepped closer. You stole 20 million naira and made them think I did it. Oyin began crying. I didn't mean for it to go this far. Ashley stared at her in disbelief. You didn't mean for it to go this far? I just wanted money. So you destroyed me? Oyin wiped her tears. I was tired. Tired of what? Of being your sister. Ashley froze. Oyin's voice broke. Everyone always praised you. You were the smart one. The hard-working one. The successful one. So you decided to destroy me? I wanted one thing that belonged to you. You could have asked me for help. Oyin shook her head. You wouldn't understand. No. Ashley whispered. She stepped backward. I understand now. Oyin looked at her. Ashley wiped the tears from her face. You weren't jealous of my job. Her voice cracked. You were jealous of me. Oyin broke down completely. I hated watching everyone celebrate you while nobody noticed me. Ashley shook her head. You were my sister. I would have helped you. Oyin covered her face. I know. Then why? I don't know. Ashley looked at her for a long moment. Then she said quietly, "You knew exactly what you were doing." Daniel stepped forward. "You deliberately accessed company systems, impersonated another employee, transferred confidential funds and attempted to frame her." Oyin said nothing. "You will be dismissed immediately," Daniel continued, "and the matter will be handed over to the appropriate authorities." Oyin began begging, "Please, sir. Please." Daniel shook his head. "You should have thought about that before you did it." As security officers escorted Oyin away, she looked back at Ashley. "Ashley." Ashley didn't move. "Please forgive me." Ashley's eyes filled with tears. "I don't know if I can." Oyin was taken away. Ashley stood silently. She had been cleared of every accusation. The 20 million Nigerian nairas was recovered. Her job was restored. Her reputation was cleared. But something inside her had changed. Her mother hugged her later that evening. "My daughter, thank God." Ashley cried into her mother's arms. "Mummy, what? I never thought my own sister would do this to me." Her mother held her tighter. Sometimes betrayal doesn't come from strangers. Ashley looked toward the window. It comes from the person who knows exactly where to hurt you. Weeks later, Ashley returned to work. As she walked through the same glass doors where she had once been accused of theft, she stopped for a moment. She remembered the fear, the humiliation, the tears. Then she straightened her shoulders and walked inside. She had lost her trust in her sister, but she had not lost herself. And that was the one thing Oyin could never take from her. If you were Ashley, would you ever forgive your sister after what she did? Tell me honestly in the comments. And if this story touched you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications because more emotional Nigerian stories filled with betrayal, secrets and shocking twists are coming. Because sometimes, the person you trust the most isn't the person who protects you. Sometimes, they're the person you have to survive.